We often heard from parents, especially those with tech-savvy children, that they didn't know where to start having conversations with their children about staying safe online. So, for parents who wonder where to begin, here are some tips. Even toddlers see their parents using communication tools. What toddler doesn't want to get little hands on a cell phone? As soon as these children use a computer or phone themselves, it's time to talk with them about safety. If your children are already going online, create an honest, open environment. Listen to what children have to say and be supportive. Initiate conversations. Don't wait for children to come to you. Use everyday chances to talk with children. News stories about cyberbullying, a storyline on TV, both can be the start of a worthwhile conversation. Communicate your values. Make sure you apply the same rules for use with your children every day to their actions on the computer. For example, just as you wouldn't allow your child to go off with an adult you didn't know, you wouldn't want to let your child chat or share information online with someone they didn't know. Be aware and engaged with what your children are doing online. Know how to check on what websites they are visiting and who they are communicating with online. Make a habit of checking on your children's internet activity at least 2 to 3 times per week so that you can monitor their activity and make sure they're staying safe. Cyberbullying is harassment or bullying that happens online, and it can happen on social networking sites, in instant messages, tweets, emails, text messages, and in online games. Recent research shows that this is the online safety issue that children are most worried about. Again, the best advice is to talk to your children. Communicate. Ask them to tell you if an online message makes them feel threatened or hurt. The same goes for images. Keep an open channel of communication with your child, and hopefully he or she will come to you. Educate. Tell your children that they can't hide behind the words they type or the images they post. None of us want to think that our child might be bullying other children. Still, remind your child that hurtful messages can make the sender look bad and sometimes even bring punishment from the authorities. Stay informed. Be aware of what sites your children are using to communicate with others digitally. Whether it's Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, or some other online tool, take the time to know where your children are going and who they're talking to. Adults often see socializing online and offline as separate activities, each with its own rules. Children see it all as socializing, whether it's online or off, and it's good to talk with them about how they act online. Even the most tech-savvy children can use some reminders about their online behavior. Know the consequences. What children do online can have real-world implications. The words that they use and what they post can have a big impact on others and on themselves. Control your info. Remind children that once they post something, they can't take it back. It's a message that's worth repeating, especially since the colleges and jobs children may eventually want will be checking their social networking profiles. Tell someone. While most children are good at just deleting things they think are annoying or creepy, tell children to trust their gut if they're suspicious about anything and to tell you about it. You can help them report it to the police and the social networking site. Keep private information private. It's a good idea to remind children to keep personal information private. Children should avoid posting things like where they go to school, their address, or phone number. Additional tips and resource links to educate our families on digital citizenship can be found on the SUSD district webpage, http://www.susd12.org/web-resources-classroom.